Hello, everybody. My name is Bart, and welcome to whatever this is. I had an internally intense few days, and I feel I'm trying to sort out my thoughts. I wanted, I wanted to sit down and make a video to talk out my clouds. Okay, what's happening inside of me? Because that was the intention that I would make videos about. Okay, to talk out my problems. So there was this therapeutic intention on them, and I sat down today with this intention. I talked for 35 minutes, but something felt off. Okay, something felt off, and I wasn't sure what's going on, what's happening there. Um, my inner troubles are related with meeting someone. Um, and it was kind of a sinusoid, like really up and then down. Okay, and on the course of 3 to 4 days, and I don't know. I think I'm pretty sensitive and but also very intense. Like this is kind of my personality that made it go so up, and then because it went so up, it had to go down, and I feel it went down, and it went down also because I got too up. Okay, I got too excited. Because that's kind of who I am. I got a little bit crazy because she was really nice. Okay, and I finished this video, and I felt off like I usually how I feel after making a video. I feel a relief. I feel like it all went away from me. Like this was what I needed. But at making this today, I still felt tension, perhaps even like greater than before I started. And I wasn't sure what's going on. And maybe it's because I'm still in the process of sorting out the thoughts. Maybe it's still not really done yet. But after I made the video, I felt like I need to blow some steam off. So I went out running, and I stopped at this outdoor street workout gym, and I worked out there a little bit. And as I was coming back, first of all, I was like, oh man, I really like don't have much energy. I really thought I have more of it. And so just then I saw how energetically draining these past 3-4 days were to me. And as I was close to my house, I realized, my man, I think you were not honest to yourself. Because their intention wasn't to talk out the issues. Your real intention was to send a message to that woman, to that girl, how fantastically retrospective you are, how fantastically valuable you are. And even if this adventure, this experience with her will be the end in here, then that would be the end with this message of look how much you've changed me in these 3-4 days, how much you gave me. And I think that's maybe it. And as I'm saying it right now, it feels good. I mean, it feels like this is it. Like this is what maybe I was missing there. And so back then, I really just tried to. I went into the detail. I just tell the entire story but I think it's not really needed here. I think I put on the headphones now to help myself focus. Okay, I put in some sci-fi ambient. And I'm just like wavy and chill. And this is what I needed. um, I feel that it would be enough to just tell the story in a little bit shorter than 35 minutes. Long story short, I met a woman on a party on Saturday, and and because I haven't had anything happening in my life for a long time, um, this was an experience that gave me a lot. Okay, that gave me a lot of like self-value in that moment. That gave me some attention. But I think mainly gave me a lot of excitement and just drive and just adrenaline. And I was like, up over there, man. I was up over there, and I couldn't sleep. I was so excited, and with all that, in my personality, in my kind of personality, also goes overthinking, like analyzing everything. But Saturday was great. I was in a very good mood. I was in a very good energy. Like, it was such a nice party. And I think what also was so special about this, that I was with no expectations. This was related to just the circumstances of this specific experience, this specific relationship, this specific girl. But I felt like I had no expectations. Like, I was just open to whatever, and I was in the moment back then. Yeah. But Sunday, I was like, holy fuck, bro! I was so excited, and I was just going like a snowball with the excitement. I was just telling so many people. I was like, woo! Good damn, boy! You won't believe what happened. Let me tell you. Oh shit, wait. And so we texted a little bit on Sunday. I asked when in the upcoming week she would have some time for me to meet me. And the best day was actually Monday, so the day after. And I think from perspective of now, it could be a little bit problematic, okay? But maybe it was perfect. Maybe it was supposed to be exactly like that. Because Sunday, like, I came back from the party on Saturday tired. I had a little sleep. Sunday, woke up after not enough sleep, but in this rush of adrenaline, still very feeling very energetic, right? But the body like lacks the energy, like the regeneration. I also got to sleep on Sunday too late, not also as the second day when I haven't gotten enough sleep. So on Monday, I was like, my body was tired, but I haven't really felt it because I was still so excited. And as I went to work, I just still was pumping this excitement furthermore. But that's kind of what I do. That's kind of, when I get excited, I just go a little bit crazy, and that's just how I am. And I guess there is not much occasions when I get that. So I think that's why it was proportionally intense, because there was just a long break of nothing happening, like no game. Okay. and we met on the evening on Monday, and already I had, and like up until it happened, up until the meeting, a lot has happened in my head, expectation wise and like just analyzing wise. Okay, so I had a lot of scenarios of like fantasies, maybe not fantasies, but just like my head automatically, okay, intuitively just goes in very many different directions, possible directions, and it's just thinking, analyzing. Cause like I was trying to hold myself. I always try, but it's difficult, okay. And so we met, and it was like really nice. It was really it was nice. There was a lot of nice nice moments, nice interactions, I think. But I feel like my energy was much different, and there were already a lot of expectations, not specific ones, okay, but kind of as question marks. Like I just wasn't sure, but I had like few different kind of. The point is, I wasn't that much in the moment as I was on Saturday. I was lacking this. I lacked this mindfulness, is being present. And as we said goodbye, I also wasn't sure, because I was like, it's the second like time we meet, we see each other, so maybe it's time. Like I was also kind of curious, maybe I should kiss her or something, I don't know. And she felt it, and she was like, we can hug. I don't know, man. It was just a little bit awkward, okay? It was just a little bit awkward. And what? And I'm not sure, man. I think I feel like there wasn't this flow as we had on Saturday. And on Tuesday, I tried to text a little bit, but not too much. I felt she's a little bit less responsive, but I kind of like let it. On Tuesday, I finally realized that I'm tired. My body is tired. Like I was too excited. Okay, like I went through the roof with excitement, and that I need to regenerate a little bit. I have to go to sleep and just meditate before, and I did that on Tuesday. Yesterday I did that, and today I woke up with some kind of freshness, okay, with a little bit more clear-minded. And today I like texted her as well a little bit, and eventually I felt at one point, like after some time, like there was like just few texts, okay. Eventually at one point I just felt, yeah, like this is not going anywhere, like this thing happening. I think so. And I experienced some kind of sadness, some grief, okay, some, I don't know. And as I was coming back from work today, I was wondering what to put on to listen to. I entered YouTube, and on my homepage popped up a podcast that she actually suggested me to listen to on Saturday. So I had some listen, but there was still a lot to go. But as it popped up, I was like, yeah, let's check it out. It was it was really nice to listen to before. So I opened it, and then the ladies there almost were like talking about the primal wounds, okay, the ones from childhood, how they kind of make us relive the same kind of schemes, the same kind of mechanisms to maybe eventually help us heal them. They go on and on, they happen on and on. So we have the occasion to finally heal them, or just heal them a little bit every time. And I was like, shit, is this kind of related? Because I was really experiencing this intensively, and it is it is, I think, and it was intense, I think, because of many aspects. Because I had no game for a lot of time, because I'm just a sensitive guy, because I'm an overthinker. But then I was like, shit, I think a huge role also plays here that I have this anxious attachment style, okay, and there is still some kind of trauma inside of me that just comes out in these kind of relationships. And I think it comes out especially in the beginnings, or also in the beginnings. I don't know, I'm figuring it out. But yeah, there was a lot of anxiety in kind of preparing to this meeting, in what to expect. Then after the meeting, because I was anxious at the meeting, and then I was anxious after the meeting, that I was anxious at the meeting. And this immediate attachment to her, right? And then when she wasn't as responsive as before, this immediate kind of sense of loss, okay, because she gave me this experience, gave me a lot of boost in some sense, like self-value, and this adrenaline and this kind of positive sensations in me. So that's where the sense of loss came. And I listened to the podcast, and as I was listening to the girls talking, this kind of this unpleasant sensations that I was feeling before, the sense of loss, the sadness, were like they came to me more intensively, way more than before. And as it was kind of bubbling up, I was like, okay, this means something. I think this woman here on the podcast are actually talking about something related. And I asked myself, what could this be related to? Is it from my childhood? Is it from my relationship with my mother? About this kind of, I don't know, about this anxious attachment style. Probably all of it. Probably all of it in like in parts, okay. But I'm smiling now because with this kind of realization that this shit hits deeper, something deeper, I experienced this kind of gratitude that, because the sense of loss came from fear, came from the anxiety of being alone, of being not worthy of love, of being not loved, of not getting this kind of responsiveness in the attention from someone. And I was like, man, look at it. Look how fast you attached yourself to somebody. Look how intense you got into that. Like, it is kind of crazy. I think I still have a lot to do, and the gratitude in that car when I was listening to that podcast came to me because I was grateful to see that, because I was grateful to be given an opportunity to heal a part of myself and to just see how much I subconsciously crave still. And by that craving, I may be just pushing it away. But I don't like that thought that much. I really just prefer to be focusing on whatever I can get from it, and I can see I can get a lot from it, and I can see that I have already gotten a lot of it. What I mean is that these were an intense 4 days for me internally, and in this intensity I have gotten a lot of value, I have gotten a lot of insight, and that will stay with me. And I'm just glad, man. I'm just glad to be in a point of my life where I feel in a more adventurous, more open relationship with the universe. I remember as I was going to sleep on after the party on Saturday, I was like, because I like to talk with the universe before I go to sleep, I would just sit and I was like, universe, I accept what I'm given. Like, you feel me? Like, I was so happy. because I was just I just opened myself and I received. But then you know, that's a step, like that's a win, huge win for me still. That was like a step, that was like something. But then I got a little bit crazy, and I see that there's still a lot of work to do there. And like, bro, like I ain't scared to do the work. I'm excited to do it. Like, this is what it is all about doing work, about just advancing yourself, about upgrading, about growing, bro. Yeah, this is what it's all about. And I think the most frustrating states I'm at are that I'm not sure what's going on and I'm not sure where to go. Okay, but whenever I sort things out, as I feel like I'm sorted out them now, whenever I get to point when I know what to do and I know how I do it, when I don't know how to play the game, I'm like, shit, man. However this may be uncomfortable, I still feel it in my stomach, like this kind of crying. I was like, you lost something so nice. Fuck it, bro. Like, yeah. But have you seen what I gained? Have you seen that, bro? I gained everything. That's what's up.